the club and outside the club day and waiting the club need now and I'll tell you say Mighty Blackpool, even though they did relegation, just 2 wins can take them away from of that relegation day. 2 win conveniently can pull in day and they can able for go on top back, and it difficult at this time, especially with the number of games they where they don't play and the number of games they will left. Now it merely left something like almost 10 games, yeah, not the league, and so within 10 games in the if you able for win 5 of them games in the I'll tell you for say it will be above relegation. So by the 10 games, he only need 5 win and maybe 2 go. Then it will take a hit above relegation and it will left the company them because for now every game including this one where they just lost. It tell on them. Remember, they don't play in the last 5 games. They don't only win 1. They don't draw 1. They don't lost 3. So the possibility for say they will win in the next 10 games.
The manager for pass the message.
No. They not get that kind of squad day for now. The FC Cologne, the Bo Rangers, the Eastern Lions. No, they not get that kind of squad.
I think say the transfer really don't help for rebuild Mighty Blackpool with regards personnel for now. You can tell now say they get quite a bit of mature and competitive players them way be not making them other clubs them and the group done good now. It's just about the right mentality and instruction for move them to go.
Of course, yes, but like I tell you, in Sierra Leone, we individual players them, they're not gonna able to carry the team. The whole of Sierra Leone players they all get. If you take them individually, they're able to carry the team. Go to Europe, you go see one team defend one big player. That player did carry the team in morale and in way they do things because it take responsibility. But many of the players that will get in Sierra Leone, they not get that kind and thing. I remember when Edward signed Yemi Dunia, the idea of getting Yemi Dunia and some other players that will not be big players them, and for them they can't able to carry the team. They will not able to do that. What's happening? They just go for results back and see for say then change their approach. Say, okay, well, look out young boys in the next 10 games. If they never do well, then they are going down again.
We will come into the fixture. I think today now another very solid regional derby day between for Cambo Eagles and they're gonna ground very hostile. But then Camboy Bible Warriors been played against Fritonian Slipher and get a 3-1 thrashing against Fritonian Slipher. Bible Warriors by the way how things they go, consistency there, some inconsistency also, but again this for begin to make you begin to look at this kind of team say if they do the right addition of players, the coach able to maintain this group, improve the standard a bit. If they're not able to win or contend better for trophy this season, next season will be a team for watch.
Yes, but also one of the things the way people don't understand, by boy Warriors, unlike Bulom Stars, you understand, they get loyal fans them. You understand? People and they attribute to Bible Warriors because of the Podloco linkage, you understand? And remember say Bible Warriors are one of the first team them now the Northwest we able for play the Premier League. So even when they call Bulom, we are part of Podloco also. So if they assume say if Bulom become Okambia, then it will be difficult for Bible Warriors because it means a whole district for the anchor on Bulom. But now Bulom is just a section of the district, you understand, where they anchor with Bulom. You still get the Mashaka axis, you still get the Lonsha axis, you still get the other axis them of Podloco district. We still believe for say that by way Warrior and then the district team. You understand? So that kind divide the. And Bible Warriors get one particular advantage we I can always say for every of the districts that are really close to Podloco, like the Carine, the Cambia, them player them they're okay for join Podloco, you understand? So in terms of material, they get opportunity for pick material from them particular surrounding in the, you understand? Where I believe also they don't use because watch my boy Warriors them team. They don't get that kind of team where they can play with the Airboat. But tell you what, them play then the Airboat in Podloco and at the outskirts of Podloco because then they play their own league the way they play it. You understand? So they
and some of the entire community football is very
strong.
competitive.
Fine, it's strong. Like the one who play at Losa. You understand? The one who play at Cambia. They're very strong.
Even the one at Putloko, this the oldest league,
Closet League and Alungi, you understand? So when you go play the league, then you come up and Putloko say they want you. For you, it's like a dream come true. Because you believe, say, if you go play at Putloko, then they see you in Africa.
Don't get Champions League.
Fine.
Club.
Fine.
Okay, Hassan. Today also we got a very big fixtures for look forward to. One pandem na Derby Day inside the Kono, as we will see Camboy Eagles, I think so, for play against Diamond Stars.
Yeah, this is something we for me. Even though Camboy Eagles they struggle, but they always get that kind edge for play corner. You understand? If you look the Camboy Eagles corner, the fixture for me I think is good, and all three team then get something for play for. Camboy Eagles wants for ensure that they continue for win, because a win for Camboy Eagles today, you understand, go help them for able to compete with Mighty Blackpool, you understand, for come out of the relegation. You understand? Now Mighty Blackpool don't play yesterday, Mighty Blackpool don't lost yesterday, you understand. So now Mighty Blackpool already don't get something, but you Camboy Eagles go for do something now. So if and only if Diamond Stars also win, they also need a win. They are not an option for anybody really for that particular game day for today, you understand? But one of the things I will say, for me, I think a draw can help also the team them na the table, and a win for any of the team them go mean to say the other team get for really suffer small when it comes to the game. But if you ask me, then I will tell you for say the possibility for say Connor go win is really high. It's really high. And when you watch the last three games them what don't happen between Camboy Eagles and Connor, the last three games them there's no winner in the last three games.
It tells you how high the stakes.
That's what I always tell you. So when it comes to the issue of Connor and Camboy Eagles, remember before this season, the last play in June 2023, before this season, before you remember that season in Camboy Eagles being here for good on. And now after this season they play just in March. They play in March, then game in March, and then draw again 2-2. And this particular time they play inside Kenema. So now they are going to into Kono. In the last three games, none of the two teams them not get that kind of edge for go say I go score, this person no go score. When they play in 2023 February, it was a goalless draw, and then they play in June, it was 1-1. Then they can play now in March of this year, it was 2-2. So the possibility is there.
The gradual process of goal scoring there. So
well, it is there for both of them.
It can be now say for let the coach and begin to look at say it's about getting the first goal, and we're able to see how best to keep on to that one.
Yeah, but you also get for no say football are one proud game we also the bank on history. You understand? No matter which kind of player the way you put, if you get for look at the club and the history of the two clubs then, it always they chase the future. So it is either you study the history and you work against the history, or you forgot about the history and the history can repeat itself. So like that's why I say the chances for say them go draw today is high. But in case any one of them win, it also going to affect the way how the other one they do at the table.
Okay. As I continue for still to inside the program, 077-981-981. Now the number you go use for the voice to the conversation and be part of this edition where they carry on inside the program Sports Updates, where they come to you from the Society for the Democracy 98.1 FM. I'm still there now at the studio with Abubakar, the acting president for the Salon Hockey Sport Association. Abubakar, take me through the latest inside the sport. What is the latest way the current executive done the work on as part of the sport and development?
We work on for develop the coaches, the managers, and the athletes as well.
Okay.
Recently, we just conclude we FIH level 1 coaches course. We that will be national event. We bring the districts and together, Bo, Makeni, Kenema, we bring them all together. So them all now don't become a certified hockey coach. Because if you don't get a license, then how you go for manage a particular club? So now big event. We say we get the minister of sports will be actually do that particular occasion for with the opening and be so huge that be 4 mile. So since then, so many coaches they become a platform. So many coaches they don't get the opportunity now for pull, then certificate, and then proud of that. So after that, we self get for come together and do a big event for celebrate them, coaches and managers in across the country for that particular achievements they don't get so far. We from the Easter Hockey Championship tournament will get an SS camp because not the only use we pitch without the field of green. Sometimes we can for use the although we can't do demarcation, we can get the drum, we can use some other field like Moitong and SS camp. We SS camp tournament for Easter now. So instead be so great, we get the mayor of Freetown, now we do the kickoff for that particular event. Then of course we get from various categories we win the trophies. UCC orphanage, we get one orphanage where they now 4 mile when at then we go the junior category. Then we get Leone Hockey Rangers when at then for the female category and then go with Nande. Then we get Sierra Hockey where then they na Congo Tong when at then go with the category for the men.
Okay.
So that be a great achievement for the clubs in there as well.
Yeah. Yes. Again, when you look at all the one in there, if you don't get that kind of national face, some of them you can say not just mini competition for ensure say the sports they play. But again, in the words of the current executive director on NSA, he say it's about the sports they need for the play. How far would they follow begin see national competition of this sport, the play in that kind most in the greatest of intensity and that high level?
We said on the make strides for ensure say we do this small tournament, the championship, and for go to the national stage because you know saying about step. So we just also don't conclude with the championship. We in safe we for very soon we get the closing ceremony for that championship day, where we get for give trophies to the various categories and we win for the championship. We get for give awards and medals to the one day we win also and the runners up. So that event day instead day at the pipeline. Then just after that championship day, we try for get now the national because now we develop now the national team, we get the national league. Now make we don't try for established clubs and districts and Bo, Makeni, Kenema. So we don't want for doing like a portfolio, we just want for be realistic in what they do. And with demonstration at the sporting world, everybody can attest because they join the ministry whenever they get activity. We did boxing day sport. Last year we did bow. And World Sporting Day, we did with the ministry and the other sporting authorities. We did all over. We really want for show relevance and for tell Sierra Leone and young people and say it is not only about football, but also we can for make inroads in terms of hockey as well. So very soon we will come into the National League. Then of course we begin for do with regional and international friendlies all down the day on the pipeline.
Okay, now let's look at some of the things that we don't unbug the sport before we can go for break.
The challenges and then as always, the one thing we make you say sports a very like capital intensive something. also something we, and most time, we not for invest into sport. So I think say resources now one of the major challenge because assuming, for example, now we don't establish all the clubs in there, they all need support. For example, now we pitch all the way 4 mile. Whenever then team then they go, then get for use transportation, then get for get refreshment, food, so many other things are involved, medical, so all of them things and so in terms of sponsorship, in terms of support, I think say that one is a huge challenge. For
How
the
government
sport.
don't they come in?
Well, for now, morally, I go out for applaud the Ministry of Sport because whenever we get activities, they're always there with you for giving support and they don't level behind. But financially, we go say we'll never forget any financial support it from locally, we'll never for mobilize any support it. The only support okay we forget sometimes pass from we international partners and we that one is limited because
Una can reach to them. The
uh,
local company, government,
well, we
the
did-
NSA.
yes, we dey reach out to them, but the the tradition. It is very very difficult, but we open expect say one day them go answer to a call, but we already try for nag them do, and for make them know say Oki self gets a range of young people them. We get young kids at the age of 5, at the age of 7 where you see them, where we the first where we do we cut a call at the ministry, I think say, and we also the try for encourage gender. So when we do cut a call, where the minister first take office, I think say that's something that they will be very much impressed, and that's something that the way I believe say most people are impressed with. You dey see young people them, young picking them from the age of 5 upwards. You dey see the gender, you dey see the female participation. So these are all something where we dey augment one for foster, because we know when it comes to women in sports, we know the challenges. But for now, we get all the categories. Most of the clubs then they get a women team. I would encourage all the clubs then for make then do that as well. So we continue for knock doors, especially now we can get to own big events. We then they get for we don't get series of other tournament them in championship. This one will be one of the biggest because
When?
when we don't
They're on the
choose the
pipeline.
date, but
Okay.
very soon we'll come back now, so we'll go announce now and day.
Okay. Continue for those who inside the program. In name Abubakar Sisi, the acting president for the Salon Hockey Sports Association, and don't give we much updates, but waiting on the happen at the sport, the latest development. They already knew the current executive day on the day on for implement for the sporting development. Plus also we don't look at previews and reviews of fixtures them for playing at the Leone Premier League, particularly for today. We go continue with the rest of the other fixtures them or tomorrow. But at this point, fam will return from the studio clock at 12:35. With a pause for a short while. Take this break. When we come back, we continue the program. Session 077981981. Family, we'll open the phone line now. You separately listen to we can call now for make a contribution on the different issues that we're going to look at inside this edition of the program Sport Update, where they come to you from the Society for the Democracy 98.1 FM. We'll return the mic to Una now, so you can call now for make a contribution, ask your questions on the different things that we're going to look at inside this edition. Hassan Ford Kano, I turn the mic over to you again. We don't look at the fixtures them way for play for today, and they look very very buzzing. And but also one thing we're very interesting inside this Leone Premier League with the carry on now. Now the title contention.
I think
It dey in no man's
well, at
land.
least we revert to us.
The one where they force, no even know if they get for end of time.
Of course, because like I tell you, we get 10 games, and Eastern Lions need compulsory for win 5 of those 10 games at all cost. You understand? And then for win conveniently with goals, because if anything happen, the one that would be in them also get the issue of goals.
Okay.
You remember when last week all the team made it at 7.
Okay, as I hold you there for a bit, I think we don't get a first caller inside this edition of the program. Hello, caller. Good afternoon and welcome to this edition of the program.
Yeah, good
Yes, Bakayoko, what my contribution, sir?
Thank you very much. I really appreciate this program. For example, you say, you know, that a big time that the fan of Napoli are not to step on that because they're doing it after quarter, I don't say. Just at the point in important to see and everyone. As the fans are very much optimistic for winner. And Black really, I don't know, you know, a fan of Black, but I guess it's him. And of course, I don't say that you must stand back for let them all get it, but it's up to them. I think it's just that, you know, but this one, you know, but the league right now, the way it don't is, all man is for both sides. Now, when you go to the last way, they get go down, so the white start, same thing they have most small. At the end of the day, we still don't come over, one play one person. So we they talk to the executive, let them come and board, let them do whatever, we them be able to think. You know, like one whole everything for region, you know, so if they allow you to go down, they will be back. So the whole man, he said, no, he is not this guy. I don't know who the guy is actually. But at least, let us take people to generate not as much as government they have more, but let us try for the good in the constitution. Let them try for extend the hands to that for them. Because I understand that they don't go and come and get it in. If you just get flash and go back, go and pull everybody. And I hope the next time I already don't come, they try for the farm, go forward. So I really appreciate the fact that and by the way, I don't know the game that they play, people that they play for entity. Oh, I mean, they try for encourage people. And with that, the HDB for the game and the office, I don't understand.
Bakayoko, the last part of this call, we struggle for Getam, but I think we'll talk about the games that we played yesterday or so. But we'll give you updates on Nandi. Yesterday, FC Cologne been get a 3-0 victory against mighty Blackpool, and also Fortuna and Slipher bowed down to Balboa Warriors by 3-1. But again, Hassan Bakayoko, now dieted Cambo Eagles fan, and they talk about how the progression of results go in the look at and say then go for pick up points because they're not able to get goals at different levels, so they're able to make this one their own inside corner. But then I question where we need to see how it end before we for judge them. But Hassan, like we talk about the title contention. Eastern Lions, Banter now by Balboa Warriors, FC Cologne, they show some signs of seriousness now. Bo Rangers, they knock on the door, and the list goes on. All Edwardians, they so, and things like that.
First of all, let's start with the dong. Today, we expect Bo Rangers and Wilberforce. Let me tell you, if any of them will win, it join the 40 points club. You understand? Wherein you will get 40 points and then you still lead at the first 5. You understand? Not me to say you get 40 points and then, which means Eastern Lions going to lead you by 8 points, win at 3 games. You understand? But we also get for a look at all Edwardians where they play, when at the last they play. So the advantage of this one is that them all go down play, and then all Edwardians will be determined now for say when we self win, we go there above of this one. And one of the other thing them also where you look, Bantal need for win the next game, and the next 3 matches them they need for win them at all cost, so that they will able for continue forget the hope that what if anything happens to Eastern Lions, they are going to be the next people that will succeed Eastern Lions at the table. But if you look now, from Bantal to the possibility 7, it's only 1 game away, only 1 game away from Banter to the possibility 7. So which means even the possibility 7, it will be second in 2 games, in the next 2 games.
Yeah, with first striker.
Fine, because if Barcelona striker win today, they beat both today. Where I think it could be very difficult because they not ever win both. They only done lost to both 2 times. You understand? If they win both today for the first time now, from when they begin play Premier, it means to say Wilberforce will get now the opportunity for they inside the first 5. And when they inside the first 5, it means they end the second man, then they go again 1 point. You understand? Okay. Whilst you look at FC Cologne, we already don't play the game, and Bible Warriors, they feel very threatened that a draw